Welcome to Course Selection. This screencast will provide you with all of the information that you need to help your students choose the most appropriate courses for the upcoming school year. The Hanover Public School District is committed to excellence in education. We offer our students all opportunities to make them successful. We have an integrative learning center, which we built in our library, that gives kids access to state-of-the-art equipment and technology. We also are very proud of our STEAM Academy, which provides students with a wealth of electives to choose from in the areas of science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, as well as 14 advanced placement courses for students of all interests and talents. One of the things that I tell my students every year is that they have a choice to make between a career and a job. A job is where you go because you need the paycheck. You need money to pay your rent, to pay your mortgage, to pay your bills, and to put food on the table. But it's not necessarily someplace you love to go to. It's a place you have to go to make money. A career, on the other hand, is when you go to work every day to a place where you feel passionate, where you are working on something that you are really good at and that you have a high interest in. It is my hope that our students choose a path toward a career and not just a job. And course selection is the first step on that path. On the website is the Educational Planning Guide. This document lists all of the courses that are available for students to select. If you go to the Hanover Public School District's main page and click on Hanover High School, if you scroll down, find the link that says Educational Planning Guide, and you will find both the Educational Planning Guide as well as a course selection tutorial that shows you how to go into Firefly to select the courses for next year. If I click on Educational Planning Guide, the entire document with all of the information and all of the courses is listed here. The graduation requirements have changed a little bit since last year. Students are still required to take 4 years of English and 3 years of social studies, math, or science. They can and must take a 4th credit in one of these 3 disciplines. If they are really good in math, their 4th credit could be in math or science or social studies, but a 4th credit must be in one of those 3 subjects. Students are required 1 credit of health. Health is a semester course worth half a credit. Health 1 is taken in the freshman year and Health 2 in the junior year. Students are required 2 credits of physical education. That is 1 semester course during each of the 4 years of high school. And then students have 9 electives that they can choose. It is our hope that students will choose electives based on what they like, what they are good at, or some areas that they want to explore, for a total of 26 of the necessary credits in order to graduate. The Keystone exams are an important part of the high school experience. They are considered a graduation requirement for 2019 and beyond. As we get more information from the Commonwealth regarding Keystone exams and the requirement, we will be sure to pass them along to you. The Keystone exams are in Algebra 1, Biology, and Literature. Students who do not receive a passing score of Proficient or Advanced will be placed in a Keystone preparation course that may be substituted for an elective. The scores do remain a part of the student's academic record, so we ask that students do their very best on those exams. Our courses do have 4 levels. I tell students that there are no easy classes at Hanover High School because they all require a commitment and hard work. However, our courses do increase in both complexity and intensity and in rigor as they climb the levels. A level 2 course is academic. It's considered college for students that are college bound. Honors courses are increased in rigor. They are a faster pace and require more independence. Advanced placement courses are considered college level courses, and they culminate in an exam. Students who score a 4 or a 5 in the AP exam could earn college credits at the college of their choice. Some colleges do accept a 3. Most will look for a score of a 4 or a 5 in order to get college credits. Dual enrollment is when students take classes on the campus of one of our local colleges, and the guidance counselors can provide more information about dual enrollment. As you can see, the courses are weighted according to their level of difficulty. A level 1 course is weighted at a 1.0 and a level 4 at a 1.35. If your student is one who wants to get the highest GPA possible, then they'll want to take the highest level course that is appropriate for them. And this is a page in the educational planning guide that will explain how those calculations are made. In order to get into an honors and advanced placement, we will review academic records to be sure that the students are prepared for the rigor of those courses, and the teacher and counselor recommendation will be considered heavily in that decision. Students should be highly motivated and have success in the prerequisite courses. In order to take AP Physics, we won't want a student who was successful in academic or honors physics. We have 14 AP course selections for students in a variety of talents and interests, from art to language arts, math, music, world language, science, and social studies. There is an AP course for everyone. We are offering special credentials and certifications to the students of Hanover High School. We have a credential for metals. We have 2 credentials for metals. One is the NOCTI Welding Certificate for those students who are good at welding, and we have the NIMS Machining Certificate. We also have a Culinary Arts credential. These are credentials that have been developed in collaboration with area businesses to help us determine what those competencies are, and students who demonstrate those competencies will graduate with a certificate or a credential that will be acknowledged and respected by area businesses. The Educational Planning Guide has a table that lists all of the courses, the grade students need to be in order to be eligible to take that course, and the number of credits. So this is your one-stop shop for all of our course selections. Each section of our Educational Planning Guide has a recommendation of pathways or course progressions for students. Students are certainly able to bounce from section to section and tailor it to meet their needs, but this is a recommended or a sample of a course progression that students may follow in each subject. There is a course description for each of the classes students can choose, with the title, whether it is a semester or a year course, whether it is a quarter credit, a half credit, or a full credit, and then the level. This happens to be a level 1 course. What grades are eligible and any prerequisites that the student must have in order to be eligible to take that course, along with a description of the class. It is important for students to read the course descriptions in order to make an appropriate choice. Friday, March 17th is the closing date or the deadline for course selection to be completed in Firefly. Some points to consider when choosing courses. Take the most advanced courses, but make sure that they are also appropriate for you. Students should see their teacher in order to help determine whether an honors or an AP course is appropriate for them, and the guidance counselor can certainly help with that decision as well. Be sure to read the course description to determine what level the course is labeled, as well as whether or not the student shows an interest in that course, and consider the teacher recommendation heavily when making that decision. If you have any questions about course selection, please feel free to contact the high school guidance counselors with any questions. Mrs. Carrie Hively is the guidance counselor for grades 9 and 11, and Mrs. Teresa Henry is the guidance counselor for grades 10 and 12. You can contact them by dialing 637-9000. Thank you and good luck.